No, I can't actually... Yes, I can. Right? Aha, that's right. This is what you do. Once the fetch parrot moves the camera, use the second one. There you go. Watch this. Yes. Haha, cheating. Cheating is bad for you kids. You know, never actually, I mean, well, I didn't actually discover that trick until, like, after the game was finished. Someone told me that they had done that as a cheat. I was actually pretty impressed, because I had never even thought of doing that. But now in retrospect, I mean, I kind of wish I'd thought of it, because that'd be kind of cool if there was a puzzle where you had to actually use that. You know, with some, like, hints. You could probably figure out to do it. You guys are pretty clever. Oh, good, he's still alive. One thing about the EXP curve is that you get a lot of extra EXP when you're fighting more enemies rather than enemies that are like higher level than you. And that wasn't entirely intentional, but that's basically just how it worked out. So even if you're fighting a weak enemy, if you're fighting a lot of weak enemies, it'll be worth some good EXP. There you go, Icicle. I really love this move, it looks really cool. Actually, here. Okay, so now we have leveled up a little bit. We have some cool new moves, and it's time. Well, first I think I'm gonna reorder things a little bit here. He should be in front of her. Alright. This guy, this guy. Yep, that's right. Alright. Now time for the Mysterious X. So before you get to the Mysterious X, you fight 2 boss battles in quick succession. The first one is a ship boss minigame, and I knew like right from when I first came up with the ship minigame, like the shooting and all that, there was gonna be like a ship boss fight. It was sort of inevitable. I didn't like necessarily know who was gonna be against, or if it was even gonna be like a ship against ship, but I just knew there was gonna be one. And I actually considered at one point making the final boss, at least a portion of it, in a ship minigame battle. So, yep. But I ended up not doing that. So here you go. This fight's pretty easy, as long as you don't suck. One thing about this fight you probably didn't know was that the time of the day is actually based on their current health. So it becomes around midnight when they're at halfway health, sun sets on the way, and then sun starts to rise. Doop, 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 doop. See, if I stop shooting him, time stops moving. And then when I start shooting him, it gets closer to midday, and then bam. Day's over. And they go away. Ha ha ha. I'm sure we're never gonna see them again. JK. Alright. And now, time to fight our old pal, Bradley. Ah, yes. Now when I first introduced Bradley, I figured my plan sorta was to like eventually introduce like a second Navy, like another Navy rival. He was gonna get like, after he lost to a couple times, like he would get just like a partner or something, guy who was gonna like help him out. But I don't know, it just eventually just didn't seem like, it seemed sort of needless. Bradley's good enough on his own. I sort of built up a good rep for him where he killed your parents and all. Didn't really need like a second helping, really. I was fine with just one guy. It didn't really make sense for there to be like the 4 main characters and then 2 Navy arch rivals. Either go with 1 or match him with 4, I guess is how I see it. Although I guess I sort of regret, well, no, it's not really much of a regret. But there never really was like a fight where you fight like 2 bosses at the same time and you have to like hit one out the other or something. Those fights are like pretty popular in RPGs, and I just never really, there never really was space for one in this game. I think it would have worked pretty well. I probably could have done something cool, but c'est la vie. You know how it is. So yeah, this fight is pretty straightforward. Tough if you're not like at a good enough level, but straightforward. The new thing with this fight is that Bradley starts to do this little counterattack where like he goes into his pose and a little exclamation mark goes over his head. You just gotta know not to hit him when he does that, or else he hits you with a super counterattack. And that idea was basically stolen from Chrono Trigger. There's a boss who does basically the same thing. But, I don't know, I didn't really feel, like, ashamed to take the idea, because it's not, like, that revolutionary. It works pretty well. Flare Rush. Oof. There you go. I really like that move. I think it's really like, well, each of the characters, like, when they get to level 24 around there, 24, 28, they learn, like their second main, I think, like, whatever, they're not really numbered. Oh, shit. Crap, no! He's gonna kill me. Boom. It's pretty bad. Alright. As I was saying. Oh yeah, everyone, like, learns, like, whatever, powerful spells. And then the way I sort of set them up is that each one kind of represents, in a way, the animation sort of is representative of the character that uses it. For example, Anne has like a fire where she really rushes right into the enemy and hits them. And I feel like that was really like, that sort of like defines how she is, you know, really straightforward, aggressive. And then Riley learns one where he shoots a lightning bolt from a distance. And it's sort of like, I wouldn't say cowardly, but it shows that like he's just not like as, I don't know, face first aggressive right in your face as Anne is. Then there's the protagonist, and he uses an attack that sort of slides under their feet and then hits them. And it's sort of shows that he's not like, he's sort of a balance, you know, between direct and indirect. And the monkey has Typhoon, which is like this huge explosive rain of energy, and that's like really powerful magic. It doesn't really say much about his personality, but it's sort of typical for the monkey. At later stages, he sort of becomes like the super magician of the group. The guy you can count on for ridiculous spells. Oh, I forgot to mention that the end of that last dungeon is where I ended the 4th major demo for this game. So the first one ended after the jail. Whoa, he got cured that quickly? That's ridiculous. Alright, so the first one ended after the jail. And the second one ended when you leave Outcast Island. The third one ended a little after the party meets up together, I think. Yeah. And then the one after that ended after that dungeon I just beat. And then the next one ends like a while from now. Basically what I'm getting at is that each one, you can sort of notice, gets like progressively bigger and bigger. I think partly that was just me sort of getting better and better at like working on this game and sort of getting more used to adding content and stuff.